Hot Springs Village Inside Out is a closer look at the greatness of Hot Springs Village, Arkansas and the surrounding areas. People, places, experiences. Hot Springs Village, Arkansas is one of the most beautiful places on the earth. Join me, Randy Cantrell, and my co-host Dennis Simpson as we engage in weekly conversations to explore Hot Springs Village Inside Out. Today's show is brought to you by Central Arkansas's favorite radio station, KVRE. Find them on the dial at 92.9 FM. Stream them live at kvre.com. RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village is the largest real estate office with over 30 full-time agents and support staff. They're also an award-winning RE/MAX office. Visit them to learn more about this beautiful place to figure out your real estate needs. Call them today at 1-800-364-9007 or find them online at explorerhsv.com. They are RE/MAX of Hot Springs Village at 1-800-364-9007 or online at explorerhsv.com.
And we're back with another episode of Hot Springs Village Inside Out with the lovely Miss Kathy Caver. Pronounce your last name for me.
You got it right. It's Caver, C-A-V-E-R.
And you have been at the Chrysalis Day Spa for
a little over 17 years.
Wow. And we need to be very clear. This is located where?
In Temperance Hill Square.
That's across from.
It's on Central Avenue, across from Kroger, right beside Tuesday Morning. Everybody knows where Tuesday Morning is.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me use my reference. It's just across from Popeyes.
Yes, absolutely.
If you like good chicken, that's the place.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so if I've had too much chicken and I'm thinking I need a massage or a spa treatment, what do I do? How do I come there? What's the story?
Our website, you can book online now. It's chrysalisdayspa.com, and that's CHRYSALIS dayspa.com. So they can book online.
I've learned that if you get anywhere close to Chrysalis, it spells it correctly for you because I didn't. Yeah.
It's like, and so many people call it Chrysalis, and I'm like, no, it's Chrysalis.
And a chrysalis is
it's the cocoon of the butterfly. So it's like, it's that transformation process between a caterpillar and the beautiful butterfly. So
how cool.
Yeah.
So I'm coming to the track. I'm in the village. I'm just wanting to relax.
Oh yeah.
I come in, I book something online, and what would you recommend to book for maybe a couple? Do you have couples?
We do couple services are super popular because this is like the big honeymoon town, wedding town. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we do hydrotherapy baths that people like to do together, and it's a private room, private tub. And then they could do a couples massage together. We have relaxation, deep tissue, hot stone massage. So you can combine any of the, if you want to do a hot stone and a deep tissue, you can do that. So most people want the relaxation massage. Now, if you do have issues, like we can do the deep tissue.
Okay. So I hear people use the term Swedish massage. What is that? And which one?
Swedish is like the same thing as a relaxation massage. It's more of the light, gentle strokes to where, you're getting your muscles rubbed, just not deep, just towards relaxation.
So it's less pressure. Is that fair enough?
Sure. Absolutely.
Whereas a deep tissue is going to be let's retch this out or something.
They probably have some issues where they need some elbows and some, really deeper work.
And who needs that? Is it guys that work out? Is it just people that have been sitting in the chair the wrong way too many days?
Be anybody. I've had women that are 75 years old that have had pulled muscles in their neck just from life. And they can get in there and just really fix them. It's like amazing what massage therapy will do. If more people would do massage, I think there would be less doctor visits, less medication.
I think that's fair too. We have a great chiropractor, Dr. Brian Moore, here in the village.
Yeah.
And he has a 6-pound ball in his office, and it's a little ball like this. And he says, hold this up. And you're like, okay, well, hold it up.
Uh-huh.
And just after a few seconds, you're like, okay, well, you gotta balance it. And he talks about if you don't have your head balanced, if you're leaning over or leaning back, you'll cause extraneous stress on your shoulders, your neck, your lower back, your everything. Absolutely. And I can really see how that would really come together. Tell me, so what about the hot stone? What is that?
They can use the stones to go deeper in the muscles fibers, as well as just relaxations. So like if you just want a relaxing massage, you can use the stones. As far as the warmth, feels wonderful. So yeah, I've had both and I love a hot stone massage.
So tell me this. So we have a couples and they could or may not have the couple spa together. Then we go to the table and you get a massage and then a facial after that, maybe?
Yeah, we have packages. Our most popular is called the Blue Butterfly, and that is a hydrotherapy bath with a massage. It's a European or our signature facial, and then lunch. So they can actually have lunch together. And
oh, cool.
Yeah, and we have good lunches. So
so what does that usually run? What's a ballpark?
I think it's like 185 for that service. So you get like, it's kind of like a 3.5 hour service.
Like an afternoon or a morning kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, Kathy, it just occurred to me, we have 4 Airbnbs here on the lake in Hot Springs Village, and one of our units here is more couples oriented. I'm going to get some coupons from you, dear,
Yes.
or at least some brochures, because isn't that what people are looking for?
Absolutely. And our downtown location is closer to you. So it's like, we're only open Wednesday through Saturday there right now.
Now, the downtown location is where?
It's in 321 Washita Avenue, which is it's a quarter of a mile off of, not even a quarter of a mile off Central Avenue, really close to like the Malco Theater and DeLuca's Pizza. That's walking distance.
And it's literally, I think it's right across from Squeeze Box, the pizza and brewery there too. Zach and his crazy friends.
Yeah, I love Zach and his crazy friends.
They are great. One of the first times, Zach, actually, I was with the Documentary Film Festival for a while, and I met Zach was a projectionist. And the next time I saw him, he was playing the theme to Star Wars on a tuba. And you just don't get that skill set anywhere. That's Hot Springs for you.
I've known him and his wife for 25 years. And when my babies were babies and his babies were babies, they'd like play together while he was playing the tuba and his wife was playing the accordion. Yes, exactly. That's talent. And the kids were like so well behaved.
And I got to tell you, if you don't know Hot Springs a little deeper, John Cooksey does his show and some others that we've helped him with down there. Hot Springs is such an eclectic place, and it's so fun. It's so fun. It's not just the bars or the casino or the whatever. It goes a lot deeper. Oh, for sure. We have a lot of great things here. Tell me about the downtown location. We were talking earlier, I think, you're talking about the rehydration that you do there and here. Yeah, like we're starting to do the IV therapy, which is you can get all kinds of vitamins and electrolytes, especially with everybody's immune system nowadays. It's like intravenous vitamins are so much better and well absorbed than just through the digestive tract. So, like if somebody has a hangover, they can get like what's like a hangover cure that has electrolytes and Zofran and for nausea. If they want to do a IV before they go out and do a big sporting event, it's great to really super hydrate before you do that. So what a great idea. Yeah, so and we do vitamin B injections. Just regular injections. I was going to ask like a B12 or something. Yeah, do those all day long. I had a friend that was a country doctor in Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. Mm-hmm. And every time he would go in, somebody'd go in and they'd go, well, I just don't feel good. And I feel rotten like this. And he'd tell them, and it's kind of the 2 aspirins and call me in the morning. Oh, and take this shot. And it was always a B12 shot. And they were always like, God, I feel so much better. And yeah, it's natural energy, good for you energy. Yeah, exactly. Kathy, what other services at the main location or the central location would have we missed? We went over the body treatments, massages, facials. We do every kind of chemical peel from mild to aggressive. So I can do chemical peels that require physician supervision. And they actually aren't painful. So they're awesome. We do the VI peel, which is very popular. We do a lot of those. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's dig a little deeper in that, because when it sounds like a skin peel and I look like a burn victim, everybody thinks that must hurt like hell. Tell me more. Seriously, let's get into this. How does that work? Well, a lot of times whenever you apply the peel to the skin, it burns the skin right there immediately. Well, the VI peel has what's called phenol in the product. Phenol is a natural, it's a painkiller basically. So topically you're applying the painkiller at the same time you're applying the chemical. It stays on the skin 4 hours. And so the process is a slow process. And then after
4 to 5 days, then the skin's going to start peeling. Then that's when you want to keep the skin hydrated with really good product, which we do have an aftercare kit that comes with that peel, so that, you know, minimal pain and the results are great. I mean, people who have just dull skin, that they need to get, you know, get the old stuff off and reveal the new stuff.
Well, give me an idea. Would I need to be 50? Have I need, and pardon the term,
no.
but
I mean, I have one that's for acneic skin. So, I mean, I have kids as young as 16 years old getting the VI peel. They have 4 different peels that are, you know, actually probably 6 different peels. I'm sorry. They range, like if somebody has sun damage, like it's great for sun damages. People have wrinkles. So, because this peel penetrates into the dermis, whereas a lot of peels do the epidermis, which is the outer layer, the skin that's already dead. This peel goes into the dermis, so it kind of stimulates collagen and everything from deeper.
And so 4 or 5 days later, and you said there were different levels, like there's a very severe one. And I had heard people say before, okay, so here's the misconception that I didn't get. I'd heard people say, well, you know, so-and-so needed a facelift. And I was like, well, yeah, okay. And I thought, well, they've still got wrinkles, because wrinkles and facelifts are not synonymous, right? I mean, that doesn't fix that, right?
Yeah. And honestly, if somebody is going to, you know, elect plastic surgery, they really should get their skin healthy before they go in to get the surgery. So facials, chemical peels, anything to prep that skin for the preparation of the plastic surgery. Their healing time is so much quicker. And if they would do facials, you know, they need to wait 6 weeks after plastic surgery before they start doing facials, but the healing is so much quicker.
Really? Because you're stimulating that collagen you're getting.
And circulation. You know, we do a good massage in the facial so that the circulation is key to healing.
So I can get any level of chemical peel that I need here, and I understand that. Roughly the cost on that, what's a range?
They range. Yeah, I mean, I have peels that start at $50 all the way up to $300.
Really? Now, would an aggressive peel get rid of wrinkles or pot spots? It
would help soften them for sure. I mean, really? You know, it depends. I really want to look at the client and kind of give them what I think their outcome is going to be before I just make promises.
Yeah. Well, and I understand on your website, what we've talked about before, that it does have a price list. Probably best to come in for a consultation first, wouldn't you think?
Absolutely. I mean, facials and massages, those are, you know, no brainers. But if they're going to come in and do something more aggressive like laser, I'd want to see that client first and, you know, find out what they're doing to their skin now. I mean, because some things they need to be off of, like Retin-A products, they need to be off of those before I do anything aggressive.
Now, and I've heard people talk about this before, but Retin-A is
it's derived from vitamin A, and it makes the skin shed. So it'll make you red. I mean, it's great for acne, somebody who has deeper wrinkles. So once their skin acclimates to it, it's amazing. Retin-A is an amazing product, but it's something that they've got to be aware that the sun is going to cause. They got to be super careful in the sun. They got to be careful if they get their eyebrows waxed. They need to quit their Retin-A before at least 7 to 10 days prior to waxing.
Wow.
Because it'll rip skin off.
Well, and so Diane and I love to travel to Mexico. We love a good cruise. We love, you know, just visiting the inner city. Yeah, the tourist areas are interesting and stuff, but boy, it's just a fascinating place. It's a completely different world. And apparently OSHA does not run things down there, because if you get hurt, it's your own darn fault. You know, nobody's coming with an attorney to sue. But I also noticed that they have at the pharmacias, they have Retin-A and they have all kinds of eyelid, you know, and I'm like, what is the stuff that grows your eyelashes?
Oh yeah. There's several different brands out there.
I'm blank on it right now, but it was like a glaucoma medicine that also just happens to grow your eyelashes. But you know, they have all this stuff just lined up. How do you get Retin-A in the States? How would you?
I have a medical director, so I have a physician that he's kind of he's overall responsible. But I mean, I have educated people that we only prescribe, and we know what kind of client needs to use it. So
wow,
not everybody needs Retin-A.
No. And I'm asking that. I'm just in my mind, I'm just thinking, I know in other countries it's unregulated per se, right. But here, how would you write a script? And you have a medical doctor that is your overseer, I guess.
Yes. And we're fully insured. And like, you know, we are very well educated, so we know what we're doing.
Wow. Well, I don't know if you're listening or watching in Hot Springs Village Inside Out and you haven't gotten a clue yet. I personally think you need to go and call Chrysalis Day Spa, call Miss Kathy and ask for a consultation. Can you just set up a consultation and see what we need?
Oh yeah. And I have 5 other laser tags. I have, a nurse that does all of our injections. And, if they just want a consultation just to find out what they need, I would recommend them seeing a laser tech / esthetician / nurse if they want to,
Was there a fee for that, for an evaluation?
I think we charge $35 for a consultation.
Outrageous. No, that's really amazing. Amazing.
And if they do book the appointment, we don't charge the $35.
I don't see how you beat that. Kathy, this is wonderful information. I tell you what, you're an asset to our community. Thanks for being on with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Been a pleasure. Kathy Carver with
Caver.
Kathy Caver. I added the
everybody does that.
Everybody does. And I knew better. Kathy Caver at Chrysalis Day Spa on Central and also down on Ouachita. Look them up on the web. Thanks for joining us, Kathy.
Thank you, Dennis.
See, I got the Kathy part right.
I know. That's okay. It's kind of funny.
Okay. Thanks, dear.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Hot Springs Village Inside Out, a podcast where Hot Springs Village, Arkansas is the star. Please subscribe to the podcast. You can do that by visiting our website, hsvinsideout.com, and tell a friend.